Okay. Let's see. VB EMF pump. Let's slow down. Let's go 75-ish. And then pumping out some energy to start this. Alright. Deep and chunky water. I want this to come through nice and clear. Okay, so normally I don't do this, and that is jump on a current case, but you know what? I thought, and I'm going to say this with all due respect, but if you spirits are going to be useful, like what is the point of me being able to talk to you and you talk to me if it's just a mundane conversation that never proves anything? So now's your chance, spirits, to help us solve this current case, which I know very little about. I've seen it splashed on the screen a couple of times. I've written up some questions here based on a CNN news article that I just read downstairs. Other than that, I know very little about this case, but I know it's ongoing right now, and it's kind of terrifying. And that is the slaying of the 4 University of Idaho students. And the police don't seem to really have a suspect as far as I know. And somebody posted, Eric, I believe, on the YouTube said, hey, why don't you give this a shot and see what they have to say, the spirits? So let's do this. Okay, so I want to talk about, obviously, the recently slain students at the University of Idaho. Do you know the incident I am referring to, spirits? Trying to get this as loud as I can. Can you bring forth some experts on that? How about the students themselves? Are they able to communicate through intermediaries and answer these questions? Help us figure out who did this to you. If you can use this EMF pump over here, it's shooting out energy right now for you. Use that, and so you can speak to me clearly. Trying to get the sound right.
Volume 70. Volume 70. Volume 70.
Why were these students killed? What if I do that? Does that make it? More variety? Were the students murdered by someone that they knew? Oh, I almost, I don't know if I heard that or I felt like a yes. Was this a random killing? Why were 2 students spared on the first floor? The killer that did this, has he murdered before? How old is the murderer? How many perpetrators were there? Was the murderer a man or a woman? How were these students killed? Did the recent killings of animals in that area have anything to do with this case? Were these students murdered because they made an enemy, or was this random? Give me the name of the person who killed these students. The first and last name. Will this person strike again? Were these kids targeted? Is that community under imminent threat? What is the best evidence they should examine right now? For final clarification, I would like you to say the killer's full name right now. Okay, so that's really weird. This is one of those cases. First of all, I'm surprised that they're giving us a name because sometimes they don't. If you've watched the other episodes I've done on this, but the thing I find super interesting is I personally hear Mike as a first name both times that I asked, give us a name. But then I hear something, I don't know what they're saying for a last name. Is it Buffard? Buffard? Do they pronounce it different each time? The last name doesn't even sound the same, but they've said it twice now. Mike something. So, I mean, I don't know, right? I don't claim that this is anywhere near the truth. Who knows what these voices are telling us? I just listen to it, put it on the screen, and say, well, hey, maybe these spirits are going to tell us something that could be useful. So, when they catch this guy, we'll know if his name was at least Mike. Well, we'll find out what his last name was, and if it sounds like either of these. So I'll put these together, and you can hear both times they've said this name back to back. Make of it what you will. Yeah, I don't know. At least they answered me and gave me a name, a full name each time. All right. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you spirits. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you viewers. We'll catch you guys in the next video.